Hello everyone, I'm the favourite child, and I'm going to be playing my favourite child in Slay the Spire, the Silent. I've always loved the Silent. I have no idea why. She's just the character I gravitate towards, that I want to play the most, and she's just enjoyable to play. She's a fun class. I might go with a random common relic, and then I've got an early shop. I don't want another shop. There's one just before an elite, so hopefully I can get an elite killing card. And if I don't, I can skip it and still have a 3 elite path, which is okay. Or a slightly better 2 elite path, yeah. So we'll start with a random colour relic. Snecko Skull, whenever you apply poison, deal an additional poison. Good card for a poison deck. So Bouncing Flask becomes huge now, as does Noxious Fumes, as does Poison Stab, not so much, but still. Deadly Poison does as well. Catalyst becomes a massive building block for us. But the main two hitters, big hitters for it, are Bouncing Flask, because it's 3 poison 3 times, so that's 9 poison altogether. But with Snecko Skull, it's 4 poison 3 times, so it's 12. But with the upgrade, it's 3 poison 4 times, and with Snecko Skull, it's 4 poison 4 times, so it goes from a 9 card with an upgrade and this relic to go to 16, which is huge in comparison. So yeah, I was just counting out in my head. Dagger Spray, it's just good AoE damage. Envenom becomes pretty good now as well, because Envenom is deal 1 poison damage for every unblocked attack damage. Like, you add poison. Whereas what this is telling us now is, and stop for a second, where it's now 2 poison for every unblocked attack damage before the upgrade. And I think with the upgrade it does go to 1 cost as well. I could be wrong. It's either 1 cost or 2 damage, but Snecko Skull is massive for that as well. So I've got Golden Idol, which is enemies drop 25% more gold, and Anchor start each combat with 10 block. Okay. Purely for damage purposes, I'm going to go with Riddle with Holes and Escape Plan. Escape Plan's a good block. Riddle with Holes is our big damage. Cool. Metallicize isn't that big of a deal, so I don't mind that much having Metallicize there, because it's only 4. It's not that big of a deal. I would have preferred Dash rather than... I meant to play it and it only let me discard it. Okay. Okay. Should have played the Defend really, but I was hoping for an attack like Dagger Spray or something similar. It could have been worse. Blood Vial. At the start of each combat, heal 2 HP. Regen Potion, which we'll probably use in the next fight. No. Do I want to... There's a... On the right-hand side, there is a 3 elite path. Yeah. Let's heal in this one. And then I can use the regen in this elite, which I'm hoping is the Sentinels? No, okay. I'd prefer it was the Sentinels, but what can you really do? We've taken out the Emerald Elite, though, so it's not going to be too dramatically difficult in terms of the elites aren't going to, like, ruin us. Corpse Explosion is probably the best AoE we could have, as Noxious Fumes is as well. Corpse Explosion is, you apply 9 poison. If that enemy dies, and it can be dying of anything, be poison or whatever, then the rest of the enemies take the maximum HP of that person, and if you apply it twice, it actually deals twice the amount of HP to every other thing, so it's perfect AoE. Deadly poison, just so we can start things getting off. Nope, none of those. Mercury Hourglass, at the start of your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. Cool. I don't really want to take another elite. I want to heal. How much is you? So you go from 15 to 20. You have 13 extra damage with that 2 point. It's a lot. There is not a lot of damage, and with Snecko Skull, it's an extra 8 onto that. Like, Snecko Skull is huge. I constantly downplay it, and I really shouldn't. Cool. Good time, good time. Footwork is fantastic. Poison you off and just over defend and wait. We've got AoE, so this fight isn't as bad as it could be. I'll put it on you. Neutralize on you. Cool. Escape plan. I hoped it would have drawn something like a dagger sprite, but oh well. It's okay, we could have taken a lot more damage in this combat than we have. Did we take any? I don't think we did. I might be wrong. Poison Stab isn't that useful. It's only 4 poison. And with the upgrade, it's 5. It's not that great. Excuse me. Well, this is another reason why we got that. Beautiful fight. Mercury Hourglass saved so much there. I want to upgrade. Do I want to upgrade that? Or I think I'm gonna upgrade Footwork, actually. I would have liked Noxious Fumes or another Deadly Poison or a Catalyst this floor, but, you know, I'm hoping for either Envenom or Corpse Explosion. That's what I want from this fight. Footwork. Cool. I think we split. It's not the best split in the world. It's 60, but I've had worse and survived, so should be alright. I'm still at low enough ascension where I don't need to worry too much about it. And I've got Footwork, so my defenses aren't as hindered by the thing, which name currently evades me, Frailty. Right, so we've got 8, so that brings it to 31. So it's splitting this turn, because of Mercury Hourglass as well. Thank you, Mercury Hourglass. You're not problematic in the slightest. Cool. So 7. 7 is an alright split. With 1 Dagger Spray, it's dead. We'll double defend. Cool. That's not bad. 12 damage isn't bad, really. Well, this is bad. It's fine. So the front line is dead this turn. And the back line is dead this turn. Cool. With 5 HP left. That was just a really bad turn. Adrenaline. Adrenaline. Poison requires a lot of upgrades. However, Think of the cards I want. Envenom really doesn't need an upgrade. And let's look at my deck as well. Deadly Poison's got an upgrade. The only other card that would need an upgrade is Adrenaline. And I'm not desperate for that to be upgraded. Acrobatics doesn't need to be upgraded particularly. And we need it, but we need energy. So I might just go with Fusion Hammer. We haven't gotten a free draw to make Covering Kite worth it at the minute. Right. We're going to be Elite Hungry and go for a 3 Elite path. It's got a lot of question marks. It's got a relative. It's got like 1 question mark. And there's an early shop and a midliner shop, so we'll go for this one. Go. Good turn. Good turn. Got footwork off. We got a lot of things off what we wanted to. Cool. Riddle with Holes is really good for strength. And for Envenom. Because Dagger Spray is fantastic for Envenom because it's Dagger Spray is 2 implements of poison, whereas Riddle with Holes would be 5 increments of poison. So it becomes really, really strong with Envenom. Upgraded Deadly Poison, happily take that. Cool. Beautiful. On you. Ta-da! And front 2 die. Cool. Upgraded Deadly Poison really helps. None of those? Piercing Whale, actually. We'll go with Piercing Whale. Footwork, Survivor, get rid of Defend, Deadly Poison on you, Dagger Spray. Didn't need to Survivor, I've just realised. Oh well, it's fine. Cool. Beautiful. I'm literally gonna get... I should have done a strike before. I'm literally getting Mercury Hourglass to get rid of the backliner, if possible. $21. Cool. Yeah. Beautiful. Thank you, Mercury Hourglass. We'll drink fruit juice now. Just because, yes. Yeah. It's a good defensive card, if nothing else. We'll get rid of a strike. There was nothing really there that I wanted. I'm really concentrating, and I have no idea why I'm concentrating so hard. I just am. So frontline is dead this turn because of Mercury Hourglass. So we can focus on the back 2. Cool. In fact, I can pretty much exclusively focus on the backliner. Because the frontline is dead this turn, and they're dead. Cool. We're doing alright. We've got a good deck going on. I think the answer's no. Rest sites aren't that useful for us now, because we are mainly just using them for resting. So if we don't need to rest, then we shouldn't really be relying on them. adrenaline. Poison on you. Neutralize on you. Riddle with holes on you. Cool. Yeah, cool, okay. Why am I focusing so hard? I'm just like paying really close attention to everything I'm doing, and I have no idea why I'm like paying that close of attention. Like, I've played this game enough to know roughly what I should be doing at all times. That should have been double defend, not strike. But Taskmaster's dead this turn. So is the frontliner if he had poison, but he doesn't, so it's not. Dead this turn though. Beautiful. Regal Pillar whenever you rest to an additional 15 HP. All that really does is incentivize us not to go to rest sites more. We'll go on this one. Cool. I don't mind. More fights just mean more combats, am I right, ladies? Cool. That's enough. We've fully defended this turn. We're defending fully more as the Silent. She has a really good set of defensive cards. Piercing Wail is one of the best in the cards in the game in terms of strength things. Predator is really good because card draw is amazing. And Poison is just fantastic. And you need to have a good defensive deck if you're playing Poison. Cool. Beautiful. I never attack the Mystic first. I always attack the Centurion because you can get slaughtered by the Centurion if you don't kill the Mystic first. It almost becomes like the Centurion... The Mystic's almost the Centurion's mother. It gets really defensive. I don't know if that's lore or canon. It's lore, it's not canon, I don't think. No. We'll fully heal. The boot, whenever you would deal 4 or less unblocked attack damage, increase it to 5. So next fall we need to go elite hunting for Nemesis. Cool. Glad we didn't draw footwork. Because I was trying to get as much damage out for footwork as possible. That's nasty. Are you kidding me? Right at the bottom of the deck. This becomes 25 with the boot. That's really cool. I didn't think about that. The boot becomes fantastic for the holes because it's 25 damage. Even with the upgrade, it wouldn't have been that good. So the boot really like does fantastic stuff. Ink bottle, whenever you play 10 cards, draw 1 card. Another footwork, yeah, and just become hyper defensive. Yes. Card removal of strike. We are a defensive deck now. Heal. Need to get that poison online. And another point of dex. So we're just going to have plenty of dexterity, which is fine. Don't have a problem with that at all. That's a lot of damage. Riddle with Holes is super cool with the boot. I'd never even thought about that interaction when I got it. Cool. N10. Beautiful, look at that, Mercury Hourglass took it out. Oh, it's good. This is a good deck. I'm enjoying this. Normal enemy in combats are no longer encountered in question mark rooms with the Juzu bracelet. With the amount of decks deflect that we were going to have, deflect is actually really good. Fair in a bottle is slightly better than Thorns in my opinion. Footwork, deadly poison on you. Footwork plus dagger spray. Anchor is fantastic because you don't need to spend energy on blocking with Anchor. So Anchor's fantastic for turn 1. Plus you always see turn 1. You nearly always see turn 2. You can kill enemies and bosses on turn 1. So cool. Another point of dex as well. We're up to 6 points of dex. It's actually insane. I still am in love with that attack. I think another deadly poison now is a bit too much. Cool, let's go. We might die on this fight. Just because of the amount of stuff we've got, the amount of energy it has in the I don't know, we might do. I lost what I was saying there, if you couldn't already tell. Eight would give us 20. 14. It's not full block, but it's pretty much there. Yeah, we were 2 off. Right. Fantastic turn to, you know, do three attacks. Upgraded Cloak and Dagger really does help with the kunai. So I can't really complain at that. And deflect. That's full block then. And now we can start inflicting poison onto the bronze automaton. We'll get footwork back eventually. We'll do defend, and then we'll do duplication potion. We haven't got enough energy for those holes. I thought we did. Right, that's a lot better. That's a lot more to deal with. I can deal with 38. I couldn't have dealt with 51. But flex potion would be fantastic with. Actually, it's not that great, to be fair. Right, rid of holes. Strength. Yeah, ignore everything there. Cool. Beautiful. We're doing next turn he's dead. We've done quite well. We did quite well during that combat. We scaled quite fast. None of those. We'll go with Slaver's Collar. We haven't got enough reason to hold things as we're in a pyramid. We're constantly short of energy, and we are going to mainly focus on taking elites down. There is a maximum of 2 elite path. Yeah, there's a maximum 2 elite path. We have to fight in an elite. Guaranteed. But the best one is probably this path. Lots of question marks. And I'm happy to take question marks. Questions, not so much. Question marks, yes. Deadly poison on you. The other ones I can attack without fear, I think is the correct word from me. Without being hurt, but the spiker, because it's got spikes, makes me a bit more unnerved to attack it. So poison is probably the best thing to take it out with. I'm hoping we get Nemesis this floor, because Nemesis we're just gonna dominate with the intangible because we've got the boot. We'll lose 4 max HP, it's fine. How much do we want colourless cards? Not really that much. But Flash of Steel is a little bit of damage, and also it's an extra trigger for Kunai. Catalyst, yeah. I would have liked Ginger, but, you know, Matryoshka is useless in the last floor. What do we want out? I was gonna eventually at one point take, what's it called? Riddle with holes out. I know now, that was a foolish thing to think at some point. Play 0 cost cards first. Cool. Do. You play all the cards before any defensive, any aggressive. Cool. This enemy has slow on it, so you need to play a lot of other cards before you play any attack cards. Is how you get around it effectively. It's how you do more damage. But with the boot, with Riddle with holes, it doesn't really matter as much. This is why Upgraded Cloak and Dagger is so good. And that's why Ink Bottle's so good. We need a little bit more defense. That'll do. I'll take that. I'll fully defend, that's not a problem. Blur would be quite good, or a permanent blur, like Calipers, effectively. Calipers is a pretty good card for that, in that respect. It's fine, it's fine. I would have liked Catalyst to be upgraded, but there's not really much you can do. There's only so much you can do. And it's dead next turn. It's dead this turn. But like that, we've just got another point of dex, so. Beautiful. Meal ticket whenever you enter shop, heal 15 HP. Brilliant for us. After image is quite good. Or heal. We kind of need to after that late. Reptomancer. Reptomancer, I think it is actually pronounced. Shiv the main. Start shivving everyone. Just shiv everyone. Shiv everything. Shiv everywhere. And because of Mercury Hourglass next turn, the front line is dead, and the back line is very close to being dead. Mercury Hourglass is just so good. Ouch! Ooh! The damage! Survivor and defend. We're one off. We're one off. Getting the kunai. Had to get the kunai involved. After image, deadly poison, deadly poison. We'll throw away that. Wasn't really much of a defensive hand. We could have fully defended there, but as all we can really do in rest sites now is just rest, it's not the end of the world. $60 block. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Cool, they're dead. She's dead. If we don't get Nemesis this far, I'm gonna cry. Tough bandages, which is whenever you discard a card during a turn, gain 3 block. So Survivor becomes immediately better. Smiler Mask, the merchant's card removal service now always costs 50 gold. Are we gonna get another one? Another elite? No, we're not. There was a maximum of a 2 elite path and we didn't get it. That's honestly heartbreaking, because I really wanted to fight the Necromancer. No. What are they called? Nemesis. The boot really dominates with Nemesis. Cool. Cast to defend, dodge and roll, always useful, and another defend. There was an escape plan there. But we had, unless it was going to draw an attack, isn't really important. You're nearly dead. And now you're nearly dead. So Mercury Hourglass kills the one on the right, and nearly the one in the middle. Cool. Beautiful. Beautiful. Nope. Are we gonna get another shot? Not necessarily, so we'll just leave. Rest up. Riddle with holes on you. Deadly poison. Thank you. So I can throw a deflect. Cool. Adrenaline, footwork, after image, dodge and roll, flash of steel on you, dagger spray. That's a lot of damage to take. Cool. My snacking the deck does work. I don't care what anyone says. Neutralize. Hoo-wee. Beautiful. Got over all their block. Beautiful, beautiful. No, okay. Leg sweep would be nice. It's a big defensive card and it applies weak. I don't really want slice, but I'll take it, it's fine. It won't let me move my card. This event is broken! Right. The event broke on me. It's not my fault. Oh, okay, it's just completely changed its card draw. Brilliant! Okay. I'll give up another... I'll give up a defend. Rest. Time eater, let's go! When I was playing the original Slay the Spire, like on my laptop when it first came out, well not when it first came out, but when it was first introduced to me, I ended up never defeating Time Eater until like really late on, and it's just because I find Time Eater so difficult to work with and around, and I know I should play my cards more selectively, I know all that, but I just found them so difficult to work with. It just boggled my mind how to do it, and eventually I did it, and then Time Eater became a lot easier. I was like, so this is how you do it. That's another Kunai proc. And I'll leave it there. So we've got 6 dexterity already. Dagger spray. Deflect. Defend, defend. So we've got 3 cards to play next turn. Not fully defended, but it's fine. It's fine! And a survivor. So we've still fully defended this turn. Deadly poison, strike, strike. Dodge and roll, always a good defensive card. Especially when you've got, like, it's 12 block with the amount of dexterity we've got. It's a good card. Have to do that just for another Kunai proc. So we've got 7 dexterity now. Deadly poison. Flash of steel, I was hoping for catalyst. Deadly poison, I'll take. No, I won't. I have to deflect. We've got Fire in the Bottle, just in case, so we don't need to worry too much. Neutralize, always a good card. Taking it to 49 poison helps a lot. Just doing that because they're about to split next turn. So, preferably, we can't. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. We've got 1 card. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, it was foolish of me. I know, I know, I know. It's fine, we'll just do that. Okay. Deadly poison. Dagger spray. Shiv. Cool. 22 times 3. Ouch. That hurts a hell of a lot. How many cards? Deflect. 22 times 3 is 66. We'll do that then. It's not 66, but it's close. So it's fine. We are vulnerable. That doesn't help. Defend. After image is like another point of dexterity all the time, so it's really good to have it on there. And we've got just another Kunai proc. Kunai's really, you know, we've got 10 decks now. It's made it really worth it. Escape plan. Deflect. Dodge and roll. Cool. Fully block that turn. Right. Neutralize. Cool. I'm so tense right now. It's actually freaking me out a bit. Right, we've lost the fairy in the bottle. They're dead. I've won. I did it! I got an A1, a silent win, which doesn't sound like a lot, but I've never got past A1 before, so it's really exciting for me. So, to thump. Oh, we won! We won, guys. That was a really fun fight. Really fun combat. Really fun run. I enjoyed that. We didn't get a high score, but you know what? I'm not going to concentrate on score. That was fun. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed it. Cool. So we got Art of War, the Courier, and Pandora's Box. Art of War is if you don't play any attacks this turn, you gain extra energy next turn. The Courier is the merchant restocks all cards, relics, and potions, and its prices are reduced by 20%. And Pandora's Box is a boss-only relic, and it's I think it's boss-only. It's replace all your strikes. It transforms all your strikes and defends into random cards. It's good. That was a fun run. If you enjoyed, my name has been That One Dude. We have been playing the Silent on Slay the Spire. If you enjoyed, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, or any of the three. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, guys.